NCIS returns, part of CBS Premiere Week, Monday after Super Bowl 58 on CBS.
Bad things that come with me.
Crisis just follows wherever I go. Now I've got something to live for.
Fire Country returns, CBS Premiere Week after Super Bowl 58 on CBS.
A mix of drizzle, snow, and freezing drizzle could make for some slippery roads. I'll tell you when and where with Futurecast. Live from downtown Marquette, it's your 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a word of warning for those venturing onto the ice after a number of people fell through on Little Bay Denok over the weekend. Some safety reminders from law enforcement. Plus, when and where Delta County residents can learn more about the new early voting system ahead of the upcoming primary next month. And a new state initiative investing in startups and the universities partnering with the MEDC. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 11.
Air, I've heard some spots are seeing some rain tonight. Are we going to get cold enough for that to freeze at all?
Yes, we are going to see those temperatures dropping down, Sarah, to the low 30s. And as you can see behind me here, this is a live shot in Houghton there on College Avenue. The lift bridge is kind of behind here, but those roads are definitely a little bit wet out there. We'll see that drizzle and snow mixture continuing into tomorrow. So your commute could be a little bit slushy. There could be some icy spots as well. So make sure you're taking it easy, taking it slow, and planning ahead for that. Now, we also mentioned that it's very thin on the ice. If there even is ice, you want to wait till it's about 4 inches. So definitely stay off the water for now. Your full forecast after the break.
Thanks, Air. The Delta County Sheriff's Department is also urging caution after several people fell through the ice on Little Bay Denok over the weekend. Sunday morning, ice rescue teams responded to several reports of people going through the ice. According to the Ford River Volunteer Fire Department, the incidents occurred in the Gladstone area. With warm temperatures creating unsafe conditions, authorities recommend the public to stay off the ice. The department said in a Facebook post, quote, "When people go through, it puts themselves at risk as well as the first responders who have to go out to rescue them." A Delta County woman pleaded no contest to a felony embezzlement charge today. Jamie Lynn White worked at Jim's Southside Grocery for 3 years last summer when the owner says she stole deposits totaling $72,000. A police investigation in August uncovered about 50 checks in White's home made out to the grocery store. White said she took the money to pay for rent, bills, and gambling. With the no contest plea, White faces up to 10 years in prison and or a $15,000 fine or 3 times the amount embezzled. The owner of the grocery store says he exhausted his savings to fund the business and was forced to sell to new owners.
It definitely changed the course of my life. She put me on financial confinement for each time she would take a deposit. That was adding to my financial demise. So she sentenced me to life for that, and we'll see what the judge does here.
White will appear in court again on April 8th for her sentencing. UP law enforcement is getting trained in spotting the signs of human trafficking. The UP Human Trafficking Task Force was on Northern Michigan University's campus today, teaching those in uniform about the signs of sexual abuse and domestic violence as well. The session covered victims' tendency to isolate themselves, deny any illegal action, or even entirely change their identity. Officers say these dangers are not as obvious up here as in bigger areas, making the training that much more important.
Have a call volume like, say, Detroit or these larger cities to where, not that they don't happen up here, it's just the population level is so low, it's a lot smaller. So any opportunity we get that there might be trainings downstate where they're seeing a lot more stuff up there is beneficial.
Officers say even though we might not hear or see it every day, these dangers can travel to even the most remote areas. Tomorrow, Delta County voters have a chance to learn about some key changes to the ways they can cast their ballots this year. In partnership with the Delta County League of Women Voters and the local American Association of University Women branch, Bay College is hosting a voter information session tomorrow evening. The free event is open to the public and will focus on recent updates to the state's election procedures, including 9 days of early voting and permanent absentee ballot locations.
College is a proud voter-friendly campus. It's really, really important that we help to get more people informed because there are some pretty significant changes and some big changes that are coming. And also the county clerk will be there to help people to understand how the early voting sites will work.
The voter information session will begin at 7 p.m. in the Joseph Herman University Center, room 952. We have new details tonight about a new collaboration with Michigan universities to help startups get off the ground. Michigan Tech is one of 5 schools taking part in the MEDC's $5 million Innovation Capital Fund. Our Michigan Capital correspondent Sophia Murphy spoke with the MEDC to learn more about the fund and the opportunities it will create for startups.
The Michigan Economic Development Corporation has awarded $5 million to the new University Innovation Capital Fund. The MEDC says that in the past, startups that began in Michigan's public universities have had to leave the state to secure the funding they need.
What we are seeing is this very, very steady need for assisting early stage tech companies.
The University Innovation Fund was created to address that need, specifically for university spin-off startups in their pre-seed or early stages. The MEDC says the goal is to drive economic growth by investing in startups that are based on research from Michigan's public universities.
It's very crucial for early stage startups to have the right connections at the very beginning.
The University of Michigan's Innovation Partnership is leading the collaboration with Michigan State, Wayne State, Western, and Michigan Tech University. The award also supports the establishment of a consortium to create a collaborative
work with one another is so beneficial for the company.
The MEDC says it's about universities working together rather than competing to create an ecosystem that enhances the experiences of startups.
This collaborative effort, ensures is the company gets the right mentorship from the right people at the right level at the right university.
The MEDC says each of Michigan's universities has its own unique set of strengths and resources to contribute to the fund and consortium to make sure that as new startups develop, they have what they need to continue to grow without leaving the state. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, marking the halfway point of winter like the Finns. A look at the Finnish American Midwinter Festival, Hakenpäivä in Hancock over the weekend. And a fat tire bike race in Dickinson County, the first of its kind. We'll tell you how many racers took part. We're back in 2 minutes.
19 News is brought to you by Kirkish Furniture.
It's time to clear out the showroom for Kirkish Furniture's January clearance sale. Find year-end savings in every department all month long. Furniture, mattresses, appliances, and flooring. Shop Kirkish Furniture's January clearance sale while supplies last.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to fix their car. Was that right? For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market. Why do I keep forgetting that word? Experience. Okay, go. 3, 2. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Market.
And don't forget,
My name is Brett Watt, and I've been at Goodwill since supposedly 2011, but don't quote me on that. Before Goodwill, I don't know what exactly, it's complicated, but it's what I actually enjoy. I always say, it just motivates me. It helps me concentrate on life. Impact for the positive. Trust me on that. Goodwill, in my opinion, might as well be my favorite company.
Supporting Goodwill helps give our clients fuller lives.
Tonight, Colbert's got a new Late Show with Bryan Cranston. Plus, later this week, Emma Stone, Demi Moore, and John Cena. New Colbert this week on CBS.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
Our current temperatures in that 30-degree range, of course, on the lower end of that. We've got some flurries over here on the east half there, but don't be surprised if you see that mixture in your area tomorrow morning. Winds right now primarily coming out of the west. We'll stick with that direction. We could see them, though, coming out of the northwest, and a weather alert to let you know about, a special weather statement basically for Chippewa and Mackinac counties. We've got rain, we've got snow, we've got freezing rain, we've got sleet. Slick conditions definitely expected. Slush could be up to 1 inch. Now, just because your county wasn't necessarily colored in that map, it could also have similar conditions with slush in the morning. Take a look here. The past couple of hours, most of our precipitation has been over here on the east half of the UP, but again along that north shoreline as well, which is to be expected. Current radar showing more flurries over here near Sault Ste. Marie all the way down to St. Ignace. And as we get into our evening, Monday night, goodbye. Here comes Tuesday. We've got snow showers starting over there on the nose and still concentrated over here on that east half, but we'll see some more snow in Baraga County mostly, and a little bit in West Marquette County in that morning, and then things clearing out as far as the wetness goes. For the evening, mostly cloudy skies, and then Wednesday morning, check it out. We got sunshine, those clouds moving eastward till about 2 p.m. Goodbye. Here come the clouds again. We'll have mostly cloudy skies tomorrow evening, although it could clear up here in Marquette as well as Ontonagon. Now, snow showers will have, a light dusting, again with that rain mixing in, so definitely be prepared when you are driving around tomorrow into the evening. All right, we've got the 6 to 10 day lookout for temperatures because we've been above normal, unseasonably warm, and then looking forward to the 4th through the 8th of February. Can you guys believe February is on the way? We will be, for the most part of us, above normal for about the western half. The eastern half could be very close behind with that as well. So definitely expect some warmer temperatures into next week. Our warmest temp this week, though, or day I should say, will be Wednesday. All right, temperatures tomorrow, though, in that 30 to 40 degree range. We'll see those bump up a little bit on Wednesday, maybe 35 to 45, a lot more sunshine and some breezy conditions. We could have gusts up to 35 miles an hour. So it'll be a little bit breezy out there, but the sun will be shining. And then this weekend in Negaunee, Hekelunta gets kicked off there. If you want more information, you can check it out on our website, but also head over to the cityofnegaunee.com. I'll be updating that all week. And here's your 7-day for Marquette. We could see that mixture in the morning, and then those temperatures on Wednesday, 43 degrees.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Finnish American culture was on full display this weekend during Hancock's annual Heikenpäivä Festival. WZMQ Scott Mitchell has more on what there was to see at the celebration of midwinter.
It might seem crazy to jump into a freezing cold pool in the middle of winter, but for anyone who attended the Heikenpäivä Festival, it made perfect sense.
Water's good and cold and the sun is warm, and it's fun to have both.
The polar plunge, as it's referred to, is just a small part of the Finnish American celebration known as Heikenpäivä. The name comes from Finland, where every name has a day assigned to it. In older Finnish culture, Heiken and Päivä were known as the halfway mark of winter.
So we took old folk sayings and we created a Finnish American holiday.
The celebration exposes Finnish culture to those who have never experienced it before, and allows those of Finnish heritage to reconnect with their past.
The older people just love that they can be together and hear the Finnish music and celebrate their culture, and the young kids, they find it a way, to connect with their identity.
If attendees want to get out of the cold weather, they can enjoy a traditional tori, which is an open marketplace. Over 25 vendors were on hand selling everything from hand-sewn ornaments to baked goods.
I went in and found out how much was in there, and it was really great.
Scott Mitchell, WZMQ 19 News, Hancock.
It was certainly a weekend to be outdoors. Some bikers in Dickinson County hit the trails this weekend for the county's first ever Fat Tire Bike Race. WZMQ's Iron Mountain Bureau reporter Amy Doyle shares how it went.
The Shiver Me Timberstones races were held at the Pine Mountain Ski and Golf Resort's new race course at the Timberstone Kart Track.
The owner of UP Sport and Spoke, Mike Halley, says it couldn't have kicked off without the help of the Iron Hills Cycling Team, the Dickinson Trail Network, and the gracious hospitality of the venue. Around 30 participants showed out to push themselves to the limits in either of the 2 fat bike races, a 5.5-mile one-loop and a strenuous 11-mile 2-lap journey. Finally, the event tops off with a lively snowshoe 5K race.
The event attracted locals and out-of-town visitors in the ultimate showdown of true winter grit. Quinnipiac local Steve Weil annihilated the 11-mile race, earning him the champion of winter perseverance.
While some competitors couldn't handle the second lap, I asked Weil if he ever thought of giving up. Here's his response.
No, I had to do it, but I actually warmed up a little bit in the second lap. It was a little easier, I felt like. So I rode the course last weekend, but that was really it. So
Weil said the 11-mile is a challenge he recommends trying next year. One out-of-town competitor claimed a swift second place in the race. He sees the race becoming a staple on the race circuit.
It's a phenomenal venue. Conditions today were a little soft. However, that's what kind of makes it fun, and that is fat bike racing, you know, being able to adapt to the elements. And I really look forward to coming back here next year.
Notable mentions include 14-year-old Emily Broders of Negaunee, who dominated the 5.5-mile course, and Tony Pericolosi with a time of 58:57. A 79-year-old gentleman, David Lindholm, earns himself an honorable mention with an impressive speed on the snowshoe track.
The races showcase top talent and community collaboration. Stay tuned for a word tomorrow from UP Sport and Spoke on the community's involvement bringing this event to the area. Amy Doyle, WZMQ 19 News, Iron Mountain.
We have those full race results right now at WZMQ19.com. A country music performer wowed the crowd in Iron Mountain over the weekend. Jordan Blanchard shared the first show of his new tour with the local crowd. The tour, named for an original song, features Blanchard's new single titled Pick in My Pocket. The new song reflects his willingness to leave behind a life of certainty to become a country music sensation. He's even played at the Hodag Music Festival, and this wasn't his first performance in the UP either.
We opened for Chris Cruzy at the City Park. I played here last year. Dave just opened the place, and he's like, will you come up? He's like, we can only give you this much. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. We're going to make something happen. And it just worked out that we could do it with Kyler Cuzio and Dan Lapine.
Blanchard says his next tour appearance will be at the Cat Country Snowdown in Marinette, Wisconsin on February 17th. The UP 200 is less than 3 weeks away, and the Marquette DDA says the downtown social district will be on as usual. The DDA says all the same rules for the social district will apply. Patrons will be allowed to carry an open alcoholic drink from designated businesses on certain designated areas of town. Restaurants and breweries on 3rd and Washington Street in Marquette will have social district drinks available. Drinks will also have to be in the official social district cups and can only be from participating bars and restaurants.
Intoxication is still the law. You know, you can't make a ruckus, and you have to be responsible for this. You know, this is a privilege that we have here in Marquette, and we like to keep that. So we ask everybody to drink responsibly.
The UP 200 takes off from downtown Marquette on Friday, February 16th at 7 p.m. WZMQ 19 is an official media partner and community sponsor of the UP 200, and we'll have a live special broadcast of the races from downtown that night. Sports is on the way next. Mike, which games do you have tonight?
Well, in girls basketball, we saw that Houghton was visiting Westwood, so we'll check out on that, and we'll go back in time just a little bit to catch you up on the Michigan Tech and MU men's basketball game from over the weekend when we return.
Save big money on flooring from Menards. Get the floor of your dreams with our huge selection of flooring. Check out soft and luxurious carpet, durable laminate flooring that will stand up to life's everyday demands, and waterproof vinyl plank that offers the look of real wood without the worry. Mohawk Perfect Seal Statements laminate flooring is just $329 per square foot. Or choose Mohawk Adrift Carpet for $159 a square foot now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
New fun and games are here. I'm Jerry O'Connell inviting you to come and play Pictionary on WZMQ TV 19.
Yes. Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
The Baxter Family Survival Guide.
Dad, you taught us to be self-sufficient.
And yet you're all still here.
Expect the unexpected.
If you want money, maybe you should do what other people do.
Get my own reality show. Dad, I'm trying.
Learn to adapt.
You're gonna use a glass, right?
Fine, hand me the big one.
Last man standing.
Good evening, everyone. The Houghton girls basketball team is having a solid season at 9-4 and tied for fourth in last week's Upper Peninsula Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association poll in Divisions 1 through 3. Julie Philpus's club visited the Westwood Patriots this evening. Houghton had the height advantage, but Westwood is built with speed. First quarter for the Gremlins. Clea Olenketo to Danica Reinanen. No, but Ava Gerard is there for the putback and a 4-0 lead for the orange and black. Reinenen's next attempt is blocked by the Patriots' Lexi Olson, and Nikayla Fisher gets the ball back to Olson, starting a fast break and a great bounce pass to Isabel Marta for the layup, and the Patriots are on the board. Next for the red, white, and blue, Megan Marta with a bounce pass. Oops, I missed a basket there. That would be a basket by Reinenen on the third try, and that's an 8-5 lead after the free throw. Freshman Ellie Hainault will knock one down from the outside. 11-5 Houghton at that point. Then Isabel Marta responds with this drive and lay off the window. Patriots back within 11-7. Nice passing coming up next. Ava Gerard, a nice bounce pass to Sophie Hebert. Misses the first, gets the second. Sorry, Miss Gerard, no assist for you. 13-7 Houghton. But Reinenen gets an assist here to Gerard for the layup. 15-7. Gremlin led by 11 after the quarter. They finished ahead by 5, 51-46. To the scoreboard, if we could please. The Lakeland and Hubble Lakes fell in their second go-round against Baraga. Vikings took it 49-37. Was Calumet 31, Hancock 23, and yes, that game went into overtime. Lance cruises past Chancellor 59-18. Ironwood 10 better than Ontonagon 43-33. Carney-Nadeau edges Forest Park 52-48. Ishpeming rocks Iron Mountain 89-47, 4 Hematites in double figures. It was Kingsford 56, West Iron County 43. Bark River Harris 6 better than Marquette 38-32. Leah Goodrow had 24 points, including 6 triples for Manistee, a 54-43 winner over Gwynn. North Dickinson's pair of threes, better than Superior Central's pair of twos, was Stevenson easily over Rapid River. Mid-Peninsula, long road trip, a victory, 44-36 Downing Rudyard. Jeffers easily over Watersmeet, and St. Ignace takes care of Newberry 44-24. Not many games on the boys' side tonight. Double overtime, though, in the Western UP. Ironwood gets past Hancock 57-51. Iron Mountain by 40 over North Central 68-28. Jeffers dominates Watersmeet 89-37. It was Negaunee cruising past West Iron County 65-20. And Mackinac Island's back in the win column 62-34 over Paradise. NMU has a men's GLIAC basketball defensive player of the week. Sam Schultz had 13 rebounds plus 11 points in the Wildcats' 98-66 win over Michigan Tech Saturday. It was the Wildcats' 12th straight win. For the women, Escanaba grad Nicole Kameen is the GLIAC offensive player of the week for Grand Valley State. Kameen averaged 18.5 points, 15-21 shooting from the field, 7 rebounds and 3 steals, and on Thursday she tied a career high by scoring 20 points in the victory over Purdue Northwest. Speaking of GLIAC basketball, let's take a look at NMU and Michigan Tech's men's game from Saturday. First possession of the contest, Dan Gerritzer Gerasger will drive and glide the ball in off the window. He had 10 points. As we mentioned, the Defensive Player of the Week, Sam Schultz, with the reverse layup, 11 points and, more importantly, maybe 13 rebounds for NMU. Dylan Keel, Carson Smith from the corner for 3. He had 21. But Max Weisbrod could not be contained. He hit 7 3-pointers, 1 here. He ended up with 35 points and 4 assists to keep the Wildcats in the lead. Dawson Norgard had a solid first half for Tech. The basket and the foul coming up here. He ended up with 14 points for his afternoons. He bangs and crunches his way off the window to get that one. Weisbrod will find Dylan Keel for a dunk, and NMU would pull away big time in the second half to win 98-66. Both teams are on the road this week. And in high school hockey, fun at Negaunee tonight. Jeffers 9, Negaunee 7, and Petoskey defeated Manistee 6-3. Lots of goals.
Lots of good stuff, Mike. Thank you very much. Well, we all know it was a tough game for Lions fans last night, especially in that second half. Alicia Bergio spoke to fans outside of Ford Field today to see how they're handling last night's game.
The outcome of the Lions game against the 49ers was a shocking turn of events Lions fans did not expect, one many are still grieving today.
Man, I'm devastated. Heartbreak. They were so close. So close.
We're a little sad and it's cloudy. It's not helping the situation.
Very big Lions fan. We are just in depression since last night. It was so near, it was right there, and then we just got away.
It was an end to a championship game that left the Detroit Lions defeated and their fans devastated.
I'm disappointed. It was so close. They were almost there, but just couldn't get over the hump.
I was a little disappointed at first because we were leading by 17 points and then we lost, but I got over that anger and realized it's been a great season. They exceeded my expectations.
Despite the turnout, this season was one for the books. 3 decades in the making. The anticipation for next season already at a high.
I look forward to the next season. I think we're gonna build, we're gonna do some things in the draft. So we got a lot to look forward to.
Way to go, Lions. You did a great job. And next year, hey, well, maybe we'll make it even farther. They did a great job. The city of Detroit hasn't seen a team like this, Lions team like this in years, my whole life, and I'm in my 40s.
And it's true what they say about Lions fans. They truly are one pride.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You brought the spirit of Detroit back. You made us so proud. You know, we weren't expecting to go this far after years of just watching other teams proceed on to the playoffs and Super Bowl, and we, little Detroit, no one had respect for us. But this year, you made sure the world knows and the NFL knows that Detroit is here, and we will be ready for you this year and next year.
Well, you're still a diehard Lions fan?
Absolutely, till I die, all the way, all the way.
Never change, win or lose.
Now we just need the follow-up story with that guy that got the Super Bowl Lions tattoo the other week. I gotta know what his feelings are about this now. Well, we've got another mild week, but we could see a little bit of rain as well. Ariane has the outlook on the way. And celebrating police and firefighters, the annual fundraiser ball in Marquette last weekend. And our final story after this.
Hidden in your jewelry box could be a custom designed piece of jewelry that you've never worn before. Hi, this is Sherry from Erickson Jewelers. And like most people, you probably have some old jewelry that you just don't wear anymore. We'll bring those pieces into us, and together we'll design a new creation. It'll be unique, just like you, and you'll be proud to wear it every day. Tonight, go through your jewelry box, and tomorrow, come see us at Erickson Jewelers. We'll have you wearing a new piece of fine jewelry that you love at a price you didn't think possible.
When it gets colder, it's a good idea to layer up. But you can also surround yourself with an added layer of protection by getting your flu and COVID-19 vaccines. And you can safely get both vaccines at the same time. Talk to your healthcare provider and layer up for some added peace of mind.
Hey, what have you been doing up there?
Honey, only ask questions that you really want the answers to. Okay. Can I get a reward for being such a nice guy?
As long as nice guys don't finish first.
A good guy, but he's got a big dilemma. 3 girls, a wife, are hanging up on his hands.
Oh my God, are we poor?
You are. We're doing very well.
The family's growing and it's only
I know this might be too late to say, but I'm not sure we should have children.
the last man standing.
Oh, what are you dressed as?
Oh, farm girl.
E-I-E, no.
He's the last man standing.
I wasn't always this good at this.
That's Jackson. That's Mike. We went to the mall.
Haters, gonna hate. Peace out.
On Last Man Standing.
Temperatures right now in the low 30s. We'll expect that overnight as we could dip down into the upper 20s. Some flurries over here on the eastern half there, which we are expecting to see in the morning. It should be an average of about 32 degrees around 7 a.m. So make sure you're prepared for those chilly-ish temperatures, but midday will be close to the mid 30s there, and we could have a few breezes, but it also could be a little bit slushy for that morning commute with freezing drizzle possible as well. Taking a look at our highs, like I mentioned, we're going to be a little bit warmer, even warmer on Wednesday. Take a look at the 7-day for Escanaba, a high of 42 coming on Wednesday with lots of sunshine throughout the week, and those temperatures still staying fairly warm. I got to show you this image I actually took down at the Lower Harbor today. The sun was gorgeous. I hope you were able to get outside and enjoy it. It'll be back though on Wednesday.
Finally tonight, a Marquette organization is celebrating the brave men and women in uniform. The Marquette County Police and Firefighters Fund held its annual ball fundraiser on Saturday. The night was filled with food, dancing, a raffle, and a silent auction. The ball is the organization's main fundraiser throughout the year and helps support police, firefighters, and their families. This year, organizers say the fund helped both departments upgrade their equipment.
Fire departments were able to buy heat thermal imaging cameras, which help keep them safe when they have to go into a fire. We were able to help some of the police departments buy equipment to upgrade forensic computers, things of that sort.
Organizers say they are grateful for all the community support and hope to be able to continue expanding services in the future. And Aaron and I had a great time at that event on Saturday.
We had a ball.
We did have a ball. What a jokester. And with that, we will leave you tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's time to clear out the showroom for Kirkish Furniture's January clearance sale. Find year-end savings in every department all month long. Furniture, mattresses, appliances, and flooring. Shop Kirkish Furniture's January clearance sale while supplies last.
Have you heard? Affordable healthcare is better than ever. And right now there are more carriers and plans to choose from. If you're between 18 and 64